Hello, Christian. Very quick in here. Very quick. I know it's a midweek one. You haven't done anything like this in a while. And yet here I am. Hi, guys. And it's going to be a bit of a nice special one. I wasn't originally planning to do a live stream today. In fact, I think the last time I remember us doing a midweek live stream was when I was in Vietnam. I'm sure we've done one since, but I can't remember the last time we did it other than that. Anyway, I was going to do a video today about stuff that has been happy stuff that we have seen on live from Japanese bands, especially since the lockdown. There's been so much content produced online by bands who have been just really entertaining. They've done stuff that has been outside of music. Sometimes it's been music related, sometimes not. We're not talking about the sort of their songs or their music videos. We're talking about just other activities they've done, which have just made them connect with the audience and just made the world a happier place. And I was thinking a lot. Sorry, I got hiccups again. Oh, stretch. One of the things that came to mind, I was thinking when I was watching the I Love Me live streams that they do, where they play live acoustic, and it's just like having a couple of friends around in your living room for an hour every week or so. That was really fantastic. And then obviously Sci Channel has been really joyous. So I thought now's going to be a really good chance to dive into some of the happiest stuff. And I wanted you guys to, on here, we'll try and build up a bit of a list of some of the cool things so we can make a list for people who just want to see something that's going to cheer them up. And also if you've got any like funny clips or images or things that you just want to snatch out a video and have me stuff it on the screen here, I'll do that as well. Let's just have a nice little conversation about good, positive things. And to join positive things, I have both got a bit of chicken karage, just finishing my chicken, the joy of Sapporo beer. It's going to be all about stuff that makes us happy today. So, let's see who's here. Well, Christian, you're still the only person I've got who's commented. So that's a good start. I know there's probably not going to be that many people in the stream today. But people nonetheless is always a good thing. So, I was thinking, like I said, Sci Channel came to my mind. I was watching the one today. I did a really good one today, which was one where they were listening to, they would play like 4 songs on top of each other, and they would have to, all the members would have to listen and see if they could work out which songs they were hearing. It was 3 or 4 songs. It's hard to eat and talk. I should have finished before I started doing this, shouldn't I? That was a really good one, so I'd recommend it. That's a good one to watch. This really relies a lot on suggestions, so I can see the first suggestion being Necro Talkie. Hello, Harry! Harry had some good suggestions as well. Oh yeah, Harry suggested about the Mammy from Scandal with her constant eating exercises. They were really, really good actually. Martin says, is it Sunday? Well, if you'd been here during the intro, you'd know that I'd already explained that. No, this is the first midweek live stream we've done in a very long time. Not that it's going to be a regular thing. Just when I was thinking of doing a video tonight, I thought I haven't really got time to edit it. And I thought, well, this is something would be nice to do as a conversation anyway, rather than me just talking at you guys. Happy makes me... Sven says, happy makes me to listen to the new Scandal song on the radio in the next hour. Yeah, I just read on Discord, apparently that's coming out during this. So keep your radios on in the background as well. And then when it starts, everyone just disappear. Or you can play it while you listen to this. That's fine. You can do both. So what was there was something I was going to... you just reminded me of something and I've already forgotten it. Gone straight out. Yeah, Christian mentioned about Necro Talking. I think Necro Talkie is a really good point, actually. because they've been doing a lot. They've been doing a lot of releases coming up to their album, though. It's mainly been their studio material and sort of presenting the new album to us. But I would like to see. I don't know. Are they posting a lot of sort of, if you like, behind the scenes or just general fun activity stuff? Because that would be nice to see. They come across as genuinely entertaining and fun people. So I wonder if there's some videos like that which we could be watching as well. Song is going to be good, I think, says Sven. Well, all you've really got to base that, unless you actually have heard a preview of the song, all you've got to base that on is the fact that it's Scandal, which is a fairly good metric to judge it as being potentially a good thing. But wait to hear it. Wait to hear it. That's the joy of hearing a song. You never know if it's 100% going to be a good one or a bad one, even with the bands you love most of all. And that's part of the excitement, is that fun thing of that when you first hear it and every note is a new note when it comes through. So yeah, enjoy it when it comes on. And do let me know what you guys think. Tell me a little bit about that when it starts, once you've listened to it. What radio station is it on, just so we can convince people to go somewhere else and ignore me. If you know what radio station it is on, please let us know. This is my last piece of chicken. Furthering to the subject of happiness, look at that, I got a discount. Oh yeah, I was going to show you, again, talking about things that make us happy. Today, because this is just me, I've got access to both cameras, so I can show you the difference between the Patreon camera that you guys got me, thank you very much, and the original. So you can now actually see the difference in quality, how much better it is since we switched over to using this camera. So again, thank you very much, Patreon people. Nom, 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 nom. That makes me happy, and this beer I'm sure will. Let's have a look here. Scandal Heave will likely post a radio rip on their website and Facebook page. Oh, Scandal Heaven. I wonder what Scandal Heave was. Ugh. Sorry. Scandal Heaven will likely post a radio rip on there. That'd be really cool actually if they do. So is it being played live? Is it like a live version, or is it just them? Is it the actual record coming out? So they're like live previewing it or not? Asahi streamed Gartic Phone with the other Necry Talkie members. I don't know what Gartic Phone is. I've never heard of that. Asahi streamed Gartic Phone with the other Necry Talkie members. Is it a song or a band? Or is it the name of one of the members? I have no idea. I record as well. Yeah. I remember doing this when I was younger, and I'd have my little tape cassette recorder ready. And just like, that was like when I was really young. And I first had that little Russian radio, and then I managed to get like an old tape deck and to sit. And if I heard something, well, actually, no, often I just record radio for hours. And then if I go back and find something I like, I copied it onto another tape and I kept it. But sometimes I'd just be listening to something good come on, you press record. But certainly if you knew something was going to come on, if it was like a band you liked, then you'd be like, oh, get ready. Oh, press record. So, so much better with computers now where you don't really lose anything, right? Gartic Phone is a game where someone draws and on other member has to guess what it is. There was another. I've heard of this game. It's heard of it under another name. I mean, never heard it called that before, but that's cool though. It does sound like something fun. There was, yeah. I've heard that game referred to under another name before, but I can't remember what it is. Anyway, that does sound fun. That actually sounds like a fun thing to do. Reminds me a little bit of Sci Channel's Pancake Disaster. Where was it? I think it was Einyan who did like the really beautiful one and then chopped the head off it or something. And then poor old Yuka couldn't work out what a bass guitar was. But she focuses on her instrument, right? She focuses on what she does. Incidentally, I don't want to spoiler it for anyone. I won't spoiler it too much, but I will just say, because no, this doesn't give away the results at all. But the Sci Channel video today, I did notice that there was a couple of things. For a start, if you're identifying your songs, the one member of the band who always is doing two instruments, i.e. the singer-guitarist, obviously has a benefit, always has an advantage because they're more able to pick out two different things in each song. I did like how a certain member of the group hustled their way out of last position, and the extremely OP final round, which was like 10 points when there was like 10 points total between all of them, and then final round, hey, 10 points for one person. I was like, okay. Well, I really hope no one's a vegetarian when I'm doing this. Harry, Scandal posted a teaser video of the new song of Mammy sitting in a bathtub in the middle of playing acoustic guitar and singing some of the lyrics. When I saw that picture, I remember thinking that's a bit pseudo artsy. It's kind of one of those things you look at it and you go, someone's trying to be artistic, but I'm not really sure what to get from this. But I was like, it could be funny or artistic, but I didn't actually hear the song. I just saw the picture, so that could be cool. Martin, Necro Toffees, or Necro Toffee as he originally called it, even had fun comparing in the old and damp, even had fun camping in the cold and damp, even without the Game Boy. So props to them. Oh yeah, when she drops the Game Boy. So sad. So sad. I was like, no, not a Game Boy. Pictionary, that's the one. Yeah, I've heard of that. I don't know the exact rules, but it is something like that, isn't it? You draw a picture and then someone has to work out what it is. Mine. Maybe Mammy fell in the bath and couldn't get out. Like a huge spider. Is that her? Is that her animal? Last bit of chicken. Oh well. The happiness will continue, don't worry. You know. Japan's oldest brand. Is it actually Japan's oldest brand or Japan's oldest beer brand? Certainly not if it came out in 2021. So, that's good chicken. That's good reduced chicken. Very nice. So, yeah, these are the things that make us happy. So, I've got Discord open at the same time. If anyone wants to DM me anything, then I will keep my eye on it. Yeah, if you want to DM me any sort of images from any of the videos, anything funny from any of the videos, any images that you want me to stuff on the screen right now to help guide people towards fun things, or any links to videos that you think we should mention to people, go ahead and do it. That would be awesome. I feel so fat now. That was a lot of chicken. I need some water to wash it down. That's right. I do drink water as well. Usually I don't drink bottled water, but I'm a little bit suspect about the tap in here. And this stuff was only 20 yen. 20 yen. Fine by me. Harry says, apparently Mammy came up with the lyrics of the song sitting in a bath and recorded it in a voice recorder while still in the bath and sent it to Rena for her opinion. Yeah, that's a pretty normal sort of way of doing songwriting. Sometimes you just be, usually if you're somewhere chilling out, it's always good. This is something that not enough musicians do. I think every musician should do this. You'd have a voice recorder on you all the time. Always like with my phone, like even with me, you go to the like the front screen, and the voice recorder is like the main button right there. So I pick it up, it's right under my thumb. The minute I think of anything, bam, straight on voice recorder. Talk. Because that's what every musician, anyone who's a creative with sound should do that. Because that's how you do it, and you come up with something good, and then like Mammy did, just send it. People pick it up, and then you haven't lost it. That was always the thing you heard about. It was the thing of legend with musicians gone by, is back in the day they come into a song, and even I had this like when I was younger, like before we had smartphones and we were first working in this kind of thing. You would think of a song and then it would just be rushing to somewhere where you could write it or record the idea as quickly as possible and trying desperately not to hear any other sound or any other music or anything that would take the song out of your head. And you were just like, quick, get to somewhere to write it down, get somewhere to write it down, get somewhere to write it down. And maybe you'd walk past a shop and another song would play, and it's just like every time you hear a sound, it's just like it's chipping a little bit out of this thing that's come into your head. And so you're holding it like carefully, and every sound is like a razor blade chipping something off of it. That was always both the most exhilarating and terrifying thing that could happen to you as a musician. So, and you will hear many musicians of years gone by who would talk about that experience because it's something that I think happened to many of them. But always a really beautiful thing if you got somewhere and you managed to put it down. Although you'd always notice that maybe you'd forgotten one little thing and something just wouldn't be quite right when you put it down. And you wonder whether it's just your memory wasn't good enough or maybe you thought it was better than it was. But there's some weird adverts on this telly, man. You can probably see all the... Oh, okay. Now they're advertising... I don't know if I can show you. I should put the... I really should... This time I should put the camera in a place where you can see more reflections of the TV. That'd probably be kind of cool. Is it? I'm just worried I'm going to disconnect the camera. Is it better if I put it over there? Oh no, it's worse. It's better over here. But it won't... I know it won't stay in position if I put it here. Oh well. Maybe next time. Alright, let's have a look and see what everyone is saying. Yeah, buy t-shirts, you're saying, is always fun. That's true, yeah. I mean, like I say, there's always fun in music. I guess in a way it's the thing which I've been thinking about recently is just, it's nice the artists who've endeared themselves by being fun on top of just their music, just being kind of heartwarmingly pleasing to spend your time with. Howdy, Nagayan. Good thing I hold my computer with me to work. Well, that is a good thing. It's a good thing for me, good thing for you, good thing for all of us. We're all very happy to have you here. Martin says, yeah, my MVs are often entertaining for sure. And some of Dizzy Sunfist ones too. And Ray as well. Yeah, they're always fun. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of fun music out there. I guess that's something that's certainly worth mentioning also. Just some random music videos playing on the telly right now. Guy is flicking his hair an unusual amount. Oh, now it's cut to a commercial for a hairdryer. That was a quick change of tone. Yeah, so I think anything that you can think of that you think is fun, you think is upbeat, just post it in here. Post some links. Give people something fun to sort of look forward to. And yeah, I certainly like the idea that people will be getting new things to enjoy, new things to lift them up, because I think there's a lot of dramatic and artistic stuff out there, and that's great. There's a big place for that, but sometimes, I mean, as you guys know, I've been having a bit of a heavy time myself recently, and I'm starting to get on top of that, and so I wanted to post a video today, but then I swapped it out for doing a live thing instead. I thought it might just be more appropriate for the mood, and I'm going back to Nagano tomorrow anyway. But yeah, I was just sort of thinking to myself, one of the things that is really nice is we don't often enough talk about stuff that is just happy. So let's see what everyone else is posting here. I always did my best writing right in the morning, waiting at the bus stop. Otherwise, like you said, it would all leak away and I couldn't remember it later. It's very true. Often you'll get those ones where you wake up and the song will be in your head the minute you wake up. Those ones are always difficult because you don't actually know at first. Like, about 50% of them are genuine ideas and 50% of them are you compiling stuff that your ears had been taking in while you were asleep, which means that you are actually plagiarizing something during your sleep and it's sort of staying with you as a wake-up memory. But holding on to those songs that you have in your head when you wake up is the same as trying to remember a dream, a waking dream. So sometimes you hold on to it and you lose it for just a second, then it's completely gone. Or maybe you hold on to it, but it'll be evaporating fast. So yeah, I know the morning ones are quite vivid. You do get some really vivid morning, like sort of creative moments, I think. The latest Her Diary video from Scandal was a behind-the-scenes video of recording Ivory. Is Ivory the name of the new song? Might be worth telling because I actually don't know. I actually don't know what the name of this song is. There were also a huge Totoro at the bus stop again. Not sure. Too busy staring at my phone, focusing on writing. That would have been a very interesting film if My Neighbor Totoro had just been. That would have been a film that I would have been rather curious about. yeah, I'm Instagramming. Sorry. Oh dear. But yeah, do you know actually that's a fair point. There's a lot of really upbeat, happy films. This is actually something that's going to come up in the next part of the travel video that we're getting done. Again, everything's been delayed by a couple of weeks just due to recent events, but that one's going to be coming in the not too distant future, probably in the next month. Is That's somewhat connected to one of my all-time favorite Japanese films, which was really. There was two films done by the same director, and they were no. He's done a lot of films. Miki Satoshi, or Satoshi Miki. He did two film. He does really weird films. They're kind of like a bit oddball comedies. But he did two films back to back, which were probably the most uplifting films I can think of. Like really uplifting, but they had their sort of moments, their weirdnesses, but they were really uplifting. The first one and probably the most famous was one called "Turtles Are Surprisingly Fast Swimmers." That's the name that that's how the title translates. So I said I was going to start putting stuff on the screen. I'll start putting stuff on the screen. And the reason I mention these two films is because I watched both of these before I really had much of a grasp on Japanese. I've watched them subsequently to get a better idea of them since. But there were English subs done for both of these films. Not dubs, but subs, I'm glad to say. I think most of us prefer the old dubs to the subs. Oh yeah, you can see my mess of stuff behind me. So I didn't realise the camera was going sleepy. I am in the process of packing. But yeah, this camera is fantastic, but probably one of the only letdowns is it does not sit well. We're going to have to work out something to make this better. Yeah, it's really poorly weighted. I don't know what the problem is there. I'm trying to, because the laptop's, oh, there we go. The laptop's got a little clip for the lid, so I can balance it on that and then it stays. Behind me, I've got a cup. I've got a shirt that really needs to be washed. Controllers. Passports. Why have I got so many passports? And my little, oh yeah, my little travel book. This is like my little travel passport where I just take little things from everywhere I go. Like the little stamp rally stamps. Yeah, stamp rally stamps. Tickets to places. Oh, something fell out. What did I drop? Oh yeah, put a little highway bus ticket in there. Can't show that because it will give away some of the future destinations for the videos, and I want them to be a nice little surprise when they come up. All right, so there's some cool stuff in there. And some tissues from McDonald's because I had to go to McDonald's to get James. Like James wanted the little sachets that they put on. Yeah, if you saw the live stream we did the other day, we talked about those special chips. I'm calling them chips. That's what they are. Special chips that McDonald's are doing, which come with a sachet of flavouring. And he really wanted them, so I had to go and buy the chips and just keep the flavouring, just eat the chips. And I was like, all right. But yeah, I said I was going to start putting stuff on the screen. So, all right. So so these two films, like I say, they're very uplifting Japanese, but you can get subs for them. And Turtles was Surprisingly Fast Swimmers was just a kind of a weird film about. It's almost hard to explain. It's too hard to explain. It's basically about a woman who is married to a guy who's never around. He's always away working. Literally, you never see him at all, ever in the film. And she's just at home. She's young, and she just looks after his pet turtle, feeds it every day. And then it's about her randomly finding out that the quiet little village she's in has a spy organization in it. But the whole point of the spies is that they don't want to be seen. So to avoid being seen, the whole thing is to be as normal as possible so no one knows you're a spy. And she gets recruited into this thing. And it's the whole idea, it's supposed to make her life more interesting. But in actuality, what she's doing is being as normal as possible. So nothing about her life changes. But the fact that she now has a secret makes it interesting for her. And it just goes in this really weird tangent. So I'll tell you what, just while I've got a lot to catch up with actually here. There's some really great... Really great comments coming in. I'm going to start. I feel like slapping stuff all over the screen today. But my computer is like really, really like slowly like, oh, you want me to do something? All right. So, all right, let's start reading some of the comments. The computer is really frozen up. There is something about being here. Since I've been in this hotel, everything's been fine. The internet's fast, but the computer seems to be unusually slow since I've been in here. Also, I don't know what's happened to the colours on the camera. The camera colours seem to have gone very dark. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in this stream of all stream. Yeah, it won't let me touch the camera control. I think the camera control's crashed, which is why all the colours look really weird and my face looks really dark. Okay, I can't do anything at the moment. The computer's completely frozen, so I'm just going to keep on talking while I wait for it to wake back up. Good time to pour a beer, I guess. Yeah, okay, that's... Yeah, everything's frozen. I guess you guys... Last time this happened, the stream apparently continued as normal, so... oh, yeah, it's slowly coming back to me now. Okay, let's... Can I see your comments yet? No. All right, instead... Oh, there's an advert for something happening at Zepp Tokyo. Who is it? It appears to be some kind of boy band... It is. It's a boy band. There's lots of arm waving going on. Lots of singing like this. Oh, and they're moonwalking and doing this at the same time. Which, of course, is apparently sexy. So I'm just preparing for the bandmate dances. All right, so let's have a look at this. So, yeah, some new things coming. So Harry says again, and researching Rena's makeup and hair care products. Yes, the new song is called Ivory. Ah, very good. Shh, writing. Shh. Shh. Even at a noisy bus there, noisy street. Shh. All right. I'm back and listening to the new song. Oh, and listened to the new song. Cool. Maybe the camera needs to work more on strengthening its core and not so much on chest. It is. It's all bulky at the front. Guys, tell me what you think of that new Scandal song. I'm going to check it out when it comes out eventually anyway. But interested to see what you guys think. Mine, YouTube subtitles are often a source of comedy gold, especially the auto-generated English subs. Giving us some of those blue pills to stop it going soft. Oh, okay. There we go. Pepsi. The hotel is too nice. It's making your computer too relaxed and slow. That's probably true. I know North Korea found you and is hacking your computer. Imagine North Korea hacking my computer. All right, what did you find? Nothing of interest. Yeah, so there we go. Let's see if I can pop. Yay! I'll start putting images in. So I love that film. It's a good film. Good film. Starring Julie Ueno, who, if you watch a lot of Japanese TV, you probably know she went on to do a lot of stuff. So anyway, that film was brilliant. And then he did another film afterwards, which wasn't as popular, because believe it or not, if it was even more weird, which was called... Now, I'm going to be really surprised if I can find... Oh, I can. I'm going to find the image for it. It was a film called Instant Swamp. Instant as in like instant soup or instant ramen, I guess you'd say. But swamp, which doesn't make any sense until you see the film. So obviously instant Numa. And this was like a follow-up film he did. Similar sort of target subject again, and it's about kind of like a woman who's living a bit of a strange, oddball, middle-of-the-road, boring life. Except in this case, she's someone who she's very sort of, she's not really looking for wonder. She's somewhat resistant to wonder. And then she finds out that her father, who I think she thought her father was dead, but then she finds out he's really alive. And he's this really strange man. It's weird because the film almost doesn't really have any core storyline. It's just about kind of, she meets this guy and then all these things happen. But it has probably one of the most bizarre endings. One of the most unexpected, sudden, wait, what is happening moment endings ever. And it's just really, really uplifting. So let's see, I'll pop that in there as well. Lovely film. Very happy. So our little wall of things that are happy can start occurring. I'll do like I did with Bubbles and just block myself out entirely. So what other things have been making us happy? What other things have been making us happy? Let's put in... okay, yeah, I had to include this. I don't know how big this image is going to be. It's going to probably take up the whole screen. Oh, did it? It didn't paste. I don't think it pasted. Oh, no, it didn't paste. Well. That's weird. Let's try. Maybe it's because the title's in Japanese. Like some programs won't import files that have... No, it just won't import it. All right, I'm going to have to work that one out. Yeah, so let's go back and see what you guys are saying. Can you tell me a bit about the Scandal song? Tell me about what's going on here. They're trying to delete the Korea film footage that you have from South Korea because they think it makes South Korea look bad. Everyone is happy in North Korea. It's mandatory. Who is it? I can't remember who it was who... Might have been Christopher Hitchens, actually, who said the line about... actually, I don't know if it... Maybe it was Christopher... Who said of the line about free will. It's like... Of course we have free will. There's no choice. It kind of reminds me of that. It's like, yeah, you have options. Options are mandatory. Just ask them. Ask who? Ask who about what? Oh, just ask North Koreans if they're happy. Yeah, I'm sure if you ask a North Korean person, are you happy? They'll be like, yes, I'm happy. My family's happy. We're all so happy. It's such a depressing subject, actually. It's such a depressing subject. So I shouldn't be making jokes about that. Although I did do that entire video about North Korean music. I did a reaction video on North Korean music. It's on the previous channel, but I uploaded a clip of that on Back a Bits. Oh, I got another video to put on Back a Bits, actually. I should have put that on yesterday. Let's see. Come on. Yeah, there we go. This definitely makes me happy. Let's pop Sai Sai channel in there. Sai Sai channel has been a source of a great amount of happiness, I think, for many people during the lockdown. I think some of the people I've spoken to, I mean, I've mentioned this a few times, obviously, on this stream, but a lot of the people I think I've spoken to who enjoyed them as well, it's not even people who are just, some people who are not even Silent Siren fans who've just been like, yeah, you know, it's really just fun stuff to watch. It's just very calming and fun and, you know, just happy. Another thing, of course, like I mentioned, is have to give a shout out to I Love Me. Their weekly live streams have been really, really lovely. Obviously, we took the mickey out of them a little bit when we were joking about the what was it, the Bake broadcast thing. But no, they're obviously all in good fun. They've been really, really joyful to watch. And again, it's another one where you guys have gone over to there, watched them with me. And a lot of you guys have enjoyed that as well. People who perhaps didn't see themselves as fans before. Because obviously they did, a lot of their music's got a kind of an electronic tint to it. So hearing them do something acoustic, it just kind of highlights how good their songs are at their core as well. But it's also just kind of nice. And they've got like a really fun attitude. They read the comments. They communicate with the fans. Leads to some good conversations. Yeah, so it's really nice, fun stuff. Speaking of Korea, says Nagoon, you should go to Good Looking Guy Street. That'll make you happy. Oh yeah, what was it called again? Good Looking Guy Street. Yeah, it was a Ikemen Street or something. Then get a corn dog. Check your Discord DMs. Oh yeah, sorry, I did tell you guys to DM me, and yeah, I didn't check. Cheers, man. All right. Oh wow. I don't know which of these pictures to go for. These pictures are so good. So one of them is Mammy record herself via voice memo singing, like, and then it's just a picture of Mammy in the bath. But I think everyone's probably seen that one by now. So I tell you what, I'm gonna go with this glorious picture of. It's not gonna post. It's not gonna paste that way, is it? I've got to save the image. Save image to desktop. Do you know what? This picture, I don't even have context for this. This picture just makes me happy because this picture is a really cool picture. So I'm going to pop it in. Yeah, there we go. Truly beautiful. Oh, it's covering my face, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Oh, wait. The clipping thing is making it hard to post stuff. There we go. And then there we go. And now they're not covering my face anymore, but they're still there. Yay. The levels of professionalism that we reach on this channel are not to be underestimated. That's good. So we can still see Yuka as well. There we go. Our wall of happy things is starting to consume the screen more and more every second. Yeah, so thank you. Anyone who wants to DM me stuff, happy stuff to put on the screen. It's all about stuff that is Japanese entertainment related. You think is good for these times of difficult... well, what on earth is this? Difficult... just difficult times, I guess, that we're going through at the moment. Let me know. It's all about the happiness today. Yeah, there's something going on from Zep Tokyo. It's a completely animated band, like a completely 3D animated band. You can't see it, can you? Well, look, I'm sure I won't get sued for this. But yeah, it's like but it's hard to see in this resolution. But this is a band performing who basically they're completely CGI characters. Live breakout. Zep Tokyo. Yeah, very, very peculiar. But this is all CGI stuff, as you know, CGI anime stuff. Kind of hard for you to see from there, but there we go. Yeah, so I don't know what the hell's going on my telly. Oh no! I have to wrestle with the camera again. Now it's too high. Like, make your mind up. There we go. All right. So, oh, no more comments. No new comments. You guys have all been very chilled and attentive then. Either that or you've all just gone off to listen to the Scandal song again. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that I think are kind of like cool and positive at the moment. But I don't know what the hell this is. And I don't know how this is going to make me feel any more positive. I just heard something come through on Discord. I don't know if that was a DM or not. Oh, Sven. Maybe this is what you guys were doing. Ari Bobo and Hina celebrating their birthdays together is the photograph that I just got. That's a photo that I definitely want to post. I didn't know they had the same birthday. That's lovely. And do you know what? They've both got really lovely smiles. And there's nothing like a birthday smile from talented musicians to make the day brighter. So let's put those bright, happy birthday smiles. I don't know when their birthdays were. If I say happy birthday now, I bet I'm probably like half a year out of touch. There we go. There we go. Go in there. I'm going to need to adjust the way it kind of could do this without disconnecting the computer wrong way. There we go. Managed to pull that off like an expert. The camera's about to fall off now. I said that. There we go. All right, so we're certainly making good progress with our wall of happiness. Thank you, Sven. That was a nice one. I like that. It was a good, happy picture to throw in there. So Harry says, Scandal covering your Tequila Chihuahua song. I would love to hear that. Fernando, greetings from Montreal. Fernando! Greetings, sir. Welcome to our wall of happiness, Fernando. It's been a difficult time for many of us, so we're thinking about things, Japanese entertainment that has made us happy. Not really looking just at sort of songs or music, because we all know where to find happy music if we want it. But just sort of things that have been nice. Things like I mentioned Silent Sirens Suicide Channel, the I Love Me acoustic live things they've been doing every week or so. Mentioned 2 Japanese films that I found very uplifting. Obviously, we've got the fun of seeing Scandal have been, as always, nice and crazy. And a lovely picture there. I love that picture. Sharing birthdays there and sharing a cake as well. I feel like maybe they got that thing that happens for people who have their birthday on Christmas, and it's just like, oh, so you're going to limit my presents because it's the same day, are you? Oh no, I need to feel that I've got double the presents. And they're like, oh, you both got the same birthday. Here's one cake. And they're like, oh, you stole half a cake from me. So Sven says Arabobo has her birthday March 31st, Hina March 13th. Oh, so it's not actually the same birthday. It's just a really good excuse to screw them both out half a cake. Fair enough. As always, guys, it's only a midweek stream, but if you haven't pressed like and if you're just enjoying a little bit of banter with us here today, do just pop that like button. It's good for us, good for you, good for everyone. Everyone feels happy if you do that. The world is a better place. So, thank you. I'm enjoying all these nice, happy images that are coming through for the wall of happiness. Let's have a little bit of this happy old beer. It's lovely. Yes, I am still using the mouthwash glass. It's the only glass I got. These CGI characters are still doing their concert thing, and I like the way they've been animated to sing like this. You know, do this, sing like they always do the 2 hands together. It's like the thing that anime characters do when they're singing with passion. You know, sing like this. There's a lot of this going on. And just standing in a circle singing to each other, and it is just it's weird. And now we've got people with glow sticks. Well, I have to move that way so you can see a tiny. All you can see is like flashing lights, but fair enough. Oh, it's back to more boy bands. And of course, boy bands. You know, so the anime characters sing like this, and the boy bands are. I don't know what's with this rotating hand motion that they all do. Come to me. Come to me. It's like, creepy. So we're basically this channel is currently cutting between boy bands waving you over to their backstage and anime girls singing with passion. So a lot of this going on at the moment. So. Oh my word. All right, let's see what everyone's posted about. Fernando Tamami from Scandal had birthday May 31st, I believe. These are all tenuous connections. Hina March 13th to Arabobo March 31st to Tamami May 31st. This kind of feels like we're doing the degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon right now, but I'll take what we get. So does that mean that Tamami and Hina have a very, very, very tenuous connection between their birthdays? Both begin with an M and have a 1 and a 3 in the number. Sven, yes. Mirai, greetings from walking distance. Yeah. I don't know where you are, and don't worry, I'm not going to stalk you. The topic is J entertainment stuff that makes you happy during these times. Yeah, I was kind of looking just to sort of reiterate what we've been saying here. Looking at stuff that is, we all know happy songs. You know, it's. I mean, if I were just doing a list of happy songs, I could list loads of them. But I've noticed that during like the last year or so, when a lot of people have been at home, and a lot of the time we've been more restricted in, you know, haven't been able to go out as much, and our entertainment's been more centralized. I've just been really impressed at how much joyous material has been coming from Japanese artists. I mentioned a couple of Japanese movies as well down there, and you know, just kind of like nice things. So we're doing a little wall of happiness over here. So a little wall of happiness. So yeah, anything that you want to suggest or share with people. Thanks for those extra couple of likes, guys. Anything you want to share with people? Any sort of funny images from it? Anything like this, or I should point out that image from SciSci TV was from today's one. And when you see that clip, you'll know what it is because you can see Sue's trying to answer the question, but Yuka's still in the middle of answering the question. And while she's trying to answer the question, she's standing up and you just hear her feet tapping like... She's panicking so much that she starts waddling her feet. I just thought that was just the funniest sound. So funny to hear that sound. So greetings from walking distance. Well, I'm glad that you're in Tokyo more regularly than I miss living in Tokyo. So yeah, I'm sad to go back tomorrow. I really don't want to go back tomorrow, but I've got to go back. Nagano direction. Harry, pigeons will save the world is a happy thought. It depends what they're saving it from. There's something a little bit dark about that message. It's like pigeons will save the world for themselves, or save it from us, or what exactly are they going to do to save the world? I mean, they don't have opposable thumbs. There's just a lot of things that I find somewhat a little bit sinister about that statement. Tomomi's birthday is May 21st and Tomomi's is May 31st, and they are the same age, 31. This degrees of separation birthday game is getting really... We've gone from March 13th to May 21st with no sense of irony, which is absolutely fine. Sven, in the quarantine time, I always enjoyed watching the Second Action live streams where they show a DVD Blu-ray live every Saturday, partly in front of PC screen. Oh, party in front of PC screen. Nice. That is quite sweet, actually. So just kind of partying while showing their own live streams. Oh, you could have a party whilst watching the live stream. I see what you mean. Yeah, that is kind of nice, especially if it's copyrighted material. Sven, in 4 days, in Japan free, a special keyboard player has a birthday. Harry. Runa's birthday is August 10th and Rena's is August 21st. I think we've just lost all connection from what we got. So is it May? Okay, we can do the connection. May 31st for Tomomi and May 21st for Mami. But talking of 21st, August 21st is Rena, and talking of August 10th is Haruna. There we go. I did the degrees of separation Kevin Bacon thing for Scandal. It was also the band's anniversary. They all end up with shared celebrations. Again, just an excuse to cut down on the amount of cake each one of them gets. This is a cake theft of the most heinous variety. The record company's trying to save budget money by cutting down on their cakes. Oh, dear me. We got about 15 minutes left, guys. We're only doing an hour today. I just wanted to have a little bit of time to share some joy with you. So, get your thoughts in. Get your pictures in. Is there something happy that you want us to put on the wall of happiness? Something happy for the wall of happiness that you want to put up here? Is there something you want to suggest that people can check out? Please, 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 please do. Okay, just out of the blue, my birthday is on May 17th. Thanks, Fernando. I will try to celebrate that. Wait. Oh, it's gone. Sorry. 2 weeks ago. Happy birthday for 2 weeks ago. Martin, to be honest, live streams are fun. Interacting in real time with virtual people. Great to get a name check in chat too. Oh, I hope this is included. Although you did just call me a virtual person. I don't know if I'm virtually a person. Not 100% really a person, just virtually a person. Oh, there's an advert for the latest Gerard Butler film. Why are Gerard Butler films all the same? Probably because they got Gerard Butler in them. Gerard Butler and the CGI world-ending event number 16B file with other Gerard Butler apocalyptic events. See, Gerard Butler hasn't made my last year any happier. Sven, the Asian Kung Fu Generation singer has in December and the guitarist in January, the bassist in August and the drummer in September. This has gone from a list of happy things to just a list of dates of people's birthdays. Well, I share my birthday with Otsukarai, which I always found rather joyous because she does a concert every year on her birthday. Which makes a good little birthday present for me when I can attend, which I couldn't last year. Lagoon saying, happy belated birthday, young man. Very nice. Send that to Fernando. It's very, very kind, very kind. All right, so we've got about 10 minutes to go. Yeah, I've been counting the ticker really badly, haven't I? Or anything else that you guys can think to throw in to make people joyful if they're watching the stream for us? If people are watching this stream back and thinking, oh, I want something to make me happy, we thought was some good stuff. Okay, by the way, while we're at it, I've got to show you this. I hope this is the most, I just find this band name really funny. What is this? This is like a, oh, it's gone now. It's like a physics-defying dog. Doberman Infinity. What's this? This is a single Konomama. Who's it by? Oh, that is Doberman Infinity. The group who are a physics-defying dog. Oh, now we've got an advert. Who just wants to watch some TV, huh? I bet you guys would just be happy to watch a bit of TV, wouldn't you? Some advert guy looks shocked. Oh, it's an album. It's a lot of music. Yeah, it's mainly music adverts at this time of night. This is a digital single. Doesn't say who it's by that I can see. It seems to be an anime theme tune. Girl sits alone on the porch. Also sad, also dramatic. And then out of nowhere, a car turns up. Well, these are some enthusiastic looking guys. What is going on the telly? This randomly we've got rallying. Out of nowhere we've got rallying. This was not set up. These guys look enthusiastic as hell. Oh my god. There's so much finger pointing going on in this intro. This is the most finger pointy intro I've ever seen. I feel like they're trying to hype me up big time. Oh, now guy's eating a burger. Oh, I think that was an advert. Okay, we're watching an advert, I think, with a lot of finger pointing. This is, James would like this. It seems to be it's a McDonald's advert. Can't be bothered. Oh no, she has spots. What will we do? Let's rub something into her face. And now she is a human again. So harsh. Person falling upside down. What is happening? This advert's trippy as hell. Mode changer. Just weird. And then some guy. I think, is this channel just adverts? I think this channel is just adverts now. It's what happens when you turn your back on the TV for 2 hours. Square Enix. Oh, okay. I love that they advertise games that look like they came out 30 years ago. Hey, check out our extremely dated looking 8-bit video games for mobile. It's now retro, isn't it? This is a single from Assume the name of the band. I think it's the name of the single. By CN Blue. These are the kind of bands who advertise themselves on TV at this time of night. They look happy about it. Oh, they got a teddy bear in their video. Okay, we can tell what kind of audience they're appealing to. Yeah, anyway, there you go. I don't know if I should just keep on watching TV. Probably going to get sued for something on this. Some guy's playing guitar. Oh, he's being interviewed as well. Well, I can't hear you, buddy. Sorry. Can't hear you. Let's get back to my arm's getting tired from just holding a camera. Alright, let's see what everyone's saying. G. Butler is one role type actor. He just can't act. I always wonder with people like that, is it that he can't act or is it that he just can't be bothered? But I think he probably can't act. Harry, Fender Japan actually sent Tommy flowers on her birthday. Yeah, I don't know how I'd feel about it. I'd feel a bit weird. It'd be like, well, this I guess is part of our good business relationship. I've always found it weird when like any sort of business client sends you a present. It's just like, thank you. It's kind of strange because you just know that they wouldn't have sent that unless the actual price of sending flowers had already been considered, and they perhaps had a list of people who they sent flowers to, and it was all very mechanized, and like an insurance company, they would have factored in the cost of the flowers against the potential profit of good business relations. So I always kind of find that thing very hard to find heartwarming, but I guess it's nice. I guess every guitarist secretly wants to get flowers from Fender, even if it is a strategized business plan. Sven, have you seen the sad news that Hotaku Yamashita left the Ikemonogakure? What have you done? Really? Really? When was that? Because they've been like really active recently. Maybe that was part of it. You get some bands who they get active just when one member needs a bit of time to themselves, and it causes a backlash. I wonder what happened there. It's not really appropriate for this particular stream, but wow, what have I done? Martin, put beer on the wall. A picture, I mean, not spray it over your flat earth ceiling mirror. I haven't. I got a ceiling mirror. I wish I had a ceiling mirror. I don't know why. It'd just be kind of cool. Just look at yourself, go, "You're fat." All right. Yeah, I'm all for that. Let's go for some. Let's go for some beer. It's beer time. Why is it when I type in my favorite beer, all you get is the export version rather than the? I don't want the export version. I want our version. Let's go for the special. Near enough. Near enough. I'm going to have to edit this picture down because it's too wide. But we can do it. We can do it. I'm very passionate about this subject. So, beer is a good choice. And I appreciate you having the decency to remind me of something important like that. Thank you, Martin. I'll edit that picture up and put it on there in a minute. But Pearl didn't invite Rena to wish Pearl happy birthday. Didn't invite Rena to wish. So Pearl didn't invite Rena to wish her supplier happy birthday. That's a very strange secret. I don't know why they would. It seems like a very weird thing to do. Anyways, just dropping by during... Marta said, hard to be happy when your favourite sports team shits the bed for yet another year. Anyway, just dropping by during my lunch break. Hope you had a good trip. Don't worry, my favourite sports team has been shitting the bed for 2 years. Although they're doing better this year, but still. I don't know, sports are sports. You know, when when a team I like is doing badly... Unless I actually feel like they're being screwed over, and there's only one sport I follow, but it doesn't really upset me. You know, I mean, it's nice to get sort of passionate about it and want them to do well, but you know, I kind of like when it ends, you just switch the TV off and that's it. It's over. You go back to your life. I don't carry that kind of thing really with me. So just so long as you're enjoying the sport, you know, don't let the result be the main thing. Just kind of enjoy the fun of it, as I'm sure you do. You're no fool. You're no fool, sir. Yeah, I think partly one of the reasons I feel so strongly about that is because, of course, growing up in the UK with people who are like really crazy about football, it's just too much. You know, it's just too much. Their whole mood, everything is affected by that. It started with me when I was in school, and I had this one maths teacher. I still say maths, not math. I had this one maths teacher, and like I think I seem to remember. I could remember. Yeah, he supported Sunderland, and I have no idea if they're good or not. But, you know, literally, like the other students who liked football would tell us if we're going to have a good or bad maths lesson, dependent entirely on what his results were. So it was like, oh yeah, Sunderland did badly, so he's going to be in a mood today. So, man, imagine having your life dictated by the athletic prowess of a bunch of people who you've never met. It's weird. Yeah, so I always found that nauseating at best. So I tend to like to keep sports compartmentalized in my life. All right, where are we going to stick you? Separate classic. Let's put you right there. Good position. Good position. I'm all for that. Kind of tailoring it around, crafting it around my beautiful visage. See what everyone else is saying. So we're going to start rounding it up fairly soon. Thank you, by the way, Malta, for dropping by. I appreciate it, though. Martin, actually, the Fender sessions have been fun. Obviously, a big plug for Fender stuff, but enjoyable nonetheless. Is that like a channel they're running or something? I don't really know much about that, but it's interesting. Harry, Scandal and Fender are doing a YouTube project together. Oh, really? That's, again, interesting. You should put up America's best-selling beer, Bud Light. That's a contradiction. I thought you said it was their best-selling beer. Bud Light doesn't make you happy or indeed drunk. It doesn't do anything. It just makes you a little bit poorer for no reason. So, favourite sports team? I'm shitting in the bed as well. My sports team's been shit in the bed since 1967. So you don't have a right to be surprised anymore. Just go with it. It's like, you know they suck. Just go with it. You know what you signed up for. You've had a chance to change your mind. Fernando, Montreal Canadiens made it to the second round of the Stanley Cup. Hockey news, yes. I knew. It's like Stanley Cup. I know what that is. It's hockey, isn't it? Yeah. Montreal Canadiens is the Stanley Cup. I mean, I genuinely don't know. I'm just asking. I just kind of figure because ice hockey is quite an international sport, but it's so associated with Canada. I can't help but feel is the Stanley Cup kind of like how like World Series is in America are just kind of Americans, or do you actually have people from all over the world in that, or is the Stanley Cup just a Canadian thing anyway? Because it doesn't say world in it. I don't know. It's because you mentioned Montreal Canadiens. You mentioned Canadians. Sven, when I mention my favourite German football team, I get condolences. You probably wouldn't from me because I would have no idea if they're good or bad. I just wish them the best on your behalf. Do I know any? Which German football teams do I know? Oh, there's the one that sounds like the burger joint. Bayern Munich. I know that one. I don't think there's like a Berlin football team, or not that I've heard of. That's the only one I know. There you go. I feel proud that I thought of one. So there you go. Harry, my favourite sports team is non-existent. Lol, not a sports fan. Yeah, I mean, I have a weird thing with sports because, like I say, I don't get too involved in the same way. Same reason I don't get involved in TV too much. I don't have time to follow it. I mean, and the only real sport I'm interested in is obviously it's one where it's more about the mixture. You know, sort of motorsport is more about the mixture of people and a machine. It's kind of more like a sort of a creative inventory type thing. It's partly about I think sports that are just people playing a game, I can't find so interesting. I played rugby when I was younger, actually, when I was in school, but obviously that was when I was in school, that's years ago. That was kind of fun. And yeah, it's fun if you have like a kick around. Even I'll kick around and do a little bit of football with my friends and stuff if they want to. There's nothing wrong with having a bit of fun, but I don't really get much entertainment from watching people playing games. Sometimes like Olympic sports can be interesting because they're just kind of like if it's like a short sport because it's just like a wow moment. It's like, oh wow, they did that. You know, like the maybe not long jumps, kind of just the same thing every time, but you know, some of those things, they can sometimes be really kind of interesting because they're very short. For me, the worst sports are sports where it's just kind of people playing game for a long time and there's like loads of time when nothing happens, i.e. cricket and baseball. It's just like most of the time you're waiting, and when something does happen, it's just kind of like, unless they like just blast it out of the park and it's like a moment. But then once you've seen one, you've seen them all. So yeah, I'm not a big sports person myself either, but I get it. I think it has the same quality as a TV show. It's something that you watch because you get invested in it, and you can follow it, and you know that you're going to get, you're going to get a passionate response to it because it's something that you can feel invested in, like a story. Mine, also collaborations or band members going out for day trips and just socializing members. Members, you meant, yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about sort of like you're talking about good entertaining stuff. I agree. Yeah, a lot of times just seeing stuff like that. I haven't seen a huge amount of that. Occasionally you see it on things like Twitter, but not something I've seen a huge amount of. Interesting examples always welcome. Although we are going to round this up fairly soon. Team, they aren't poor. They rake in the dough every year. They deserve no sympathy. You're referring to Fernando. And what's Fernando talking about? Can they? Oh, about Stanley Cup. I think I'm a bit out of touch with that conversation now. And you were saying about Toronto Maple Leafs. Yeah, so I'm a bit out of touch with it. I don't. I mean, ice hockey looks fun, but I don't know anything about it except for the fact it looks like. My biggest problem with ice hockey is it's an impossible sport to watch because I cannot follow the puck. I think you need to have like a really high res TV and good camera work to even try and follow that sport. Mine, I gotta go on my 20th wedding anniversary, so I can't stick around and listen to Waffle. Gotta listen to Mrs. Tricks. TTFA. Congratulations to you both, and please know have a lovely time together. It's I know anniversaries is just a date, but it's something that is no, it's really lovely. It's really lovely to hear you guys have been together so long. So no, have a lovely day together. I do hope you have something nice and fun to celebrate, and I'm not just getting in trouble, you in trouble with your wife for not planning enough. Have a good one, mate. Have a good one. Absolutely. Oh dear, Harry. Looking forward to the new picture of Chichi Kane and Haruna around Haru's birthday. We are more than likely to get a social media. That would be interesting. Do they have like a shared birthday? I guess so by the definition. And again, to Martin, have fun. Absolutely. Sven, how many Japanese football teams do you know? One of my clients was really into the Urawa Reds. I think Urawa Reds. Urawa Reds is probably the only one I know. And I'm pretty sure it's that. Because one of my clients was like massively into them. Yeah, I think that's the only one I know. Yeah, like I said, I don't really pay any attention to football. The only reason I know any football teams from Europe and all that is because of the fact that when I grew up, people were talking about football all the time. Luckily, people here don't talk about football so much, so I don't have to listen to it. Well, I have come to terms with the fact that Leafs will never win the playoffs. I think that's a hockey thing that I don't understand. Ice hockey is really fun to watch, says Sven. If you can follow it, it certainly is. Fernando, National Hockey League Championship season, teams from Canada and USA. Oh, that's nice then. That's nice. So yeah, that makes sense. It's a continental tournament. Well, still, it's cool. It's a good chance for Canada to whoop the USA at some sports, which I hope they do at ice hockey. Because like I say, the Americans are very proud of their sport, so it's nice occasionally when they step outside and someone else beats them at a different sport. Yeah, I know. Cool. Well, there you go. Anyway, there's our little wall of happiness for today. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Enjoy the wall of happiness. Got some lovely things up there. From Silent Siren to Scandal, from Necro I Talk You to I Love Me, to a few movies and a little bit of beer. It's been a pleasure sharing this with you. Thank you again for all being your usual wonderful happy selves. Three of my good friends can always get together for Haruna's birthday, says Harry. That is nice then. Yeah, so just thank you again for tuning in. If you got anything nice you want to post after this video, then feel free to post it in the comments underneath afterwards. I just want this to be a nice little hub for people who just want to share a little bit of happiness. So I'm going to call it quits for now. It's been a good hour and a bit, and I need to get ready, pack, and be on my way tomorrow. So big thank you to you all. Have a wonderful time, whatever you're doing, be it morning, lunchtime, evening, afternoon, or night. Appreciate you all tuning in during, I know it's midweek. So have a look again. Canada's had one since 1993. Oh, that's not good. Happy Feet dances, Fernando. Olympics is a different story though. Yeah, so there's a lot going on there. I wasn't able to think of my J Entertainment industry stuff to suggest, but have enjoyed buying a guitar this year. Good for you, Mirai. Yeah, it's a nice thing to get into. I mean, I always say to people when they're learning guitars, like, take it chill, just enjoy it. So if you're enjoying yourself, that's fantastic. Bye bye from Sven. Ciao ciao from Moto. I guess the B-Day gets shared because her is the oldest of the three honouring senpais. Sorry. And Mirai says safe travels. Well, the same to you all. Have a lovely time, and I'll catch you next time. But for now, from here in Japan, even when I'm in Tokyo, there's time for a bit of bog roll. But bog roll aside, for now, ciao ciao.